Today's video, I'm going to be playing something a little bit different. I wanted to get some playtesting in with my new Amulet list with one of my teammates. Just been wanting to play with Jacob. Jacob has a, you're going to see two best 2 out of 3s of Amulet Titan versus Grixis Shadow playing Ponder. Or not Ponder, but Preordain, obviously much worse. But I'm trying out a couple of new cards, of course, after the Pro Tour hit, with Dom Harvey's, some of like Dom, some of his like cards that he was playing that I would have never played in my list originally. One of those bigger cards is I've cut all of my Cavern of Souls in the main board. I moved one to the board just because I don't like losing to Murktide. So I moved one to the board. I went up to 2 Azuses in the main. Currently I'm on 3 rings. I probably should go up to 4, but currently I'm on 3 to keep us within the 60 limit. Also couldn't convince myself to play Gemstone Caverns. I couldn't convince myself to. I played the third Mycosynth Gardens to give me faster combo kills against these ring decks. They just can't handle a turn 2 or turn 3 Cultivator Colossus going off in their face because nobody's countering anything except for the Subtlety decks. Against them, you just don't do it, but like against some of these 5-color piles, just turn 3 Cultivator ends it, especially with Odawar to bounce the Cultivator. This card has been very impressive. In the board, I'm playing Engineer Explosives for Rhinos, Cavern of Souls for Murktide, Boseiju for Scam, a couple Terra Sunders against the Blood Moon decks, 2 Oblivion Stones for Scam and 5-color, or 4-color. I'm playing a Wormcoil Engine for Blood Moon decks. Rhinos decks. This card's insane, especially copying Wormcoil Engine with the Mycosynth Gardens. Been a very, very cool play pattern that's come up. Generosant versus like Living End and stuff. Blood Moon, etc. Just a pack target for a forest. 2 Endurances for Living End. Other grinding matchups like Murktide, stuff like that. Not Scam. This card's really bad versus Scam. 3 Dismembers for Ragavan deck, and 1 Phyrexian Metamorph versus like the 5-color matchup. The mirror match, creativity, things like that. It also just lets, like, in matchups where you like against Hammer and stuff, you just copy your One Ring or your Primeval Titan and buy yourself some more time. But other than that, let's get into the gameplay. And that being said, getting in here to game number 1, I'm gonna play as though I'm on the blind just for actual playtesting purposes. I think in general, any Riolu matchup, this hand's really, really good. So I think I'm going to keep this hand in the blind.
I'm going to mulligan to 5 because my deck hates me.
Opponent mulliganing really aggressively just kind of makes me think they're scam. So I hope we don't get scammed game 1. Jacob, are you playing the scam package? I guess, you know, probably should.
No,
oh, you're playing Giganta.
So I'm on pretty much a stock list, but just trimmed on like bolts and unholy heats to fit in the Preordains. And also cut 2 lands. So our first land was a 5-lander, which we should not have kept, but we found something pretty decent here now.
This Giganta also means you're not playing Loren's Revealed. Starting out on Polluted Delta. Once again, this could be a variant of Scam, is what this still shows me.
Oh, sure.
So I think I'm actually gonna lead on this instead of this, so I don't get Ragavan in case they draw a Ragavan. That card is like the devil for my deck.
Sure.
So let's see what the opponent does here. Taking 30 minutes to fetch. Grabbing a Steam Vents. This kind of makes me think they're on Murktide, but once again, they can't be on Murktide. They have Giganta. All right. But either way, I mean, being a Giganta deck is probably trying to grind, and this turn 1 is set up to grind. I mean, Giganta tells me I don't have to play around a lot. It means I don't have to play around Subtlety, I don't have to play around Force, I don't have to play around Counterspell. Like, I guess this is definitely just telling me that you're playing some variant of, like, a Drown in the Lock deck. Yeah, this tells me you're playing Shadow.
Ooh. The Fetch Shock do nothing, really kind of gives it away.
Yeah. Interesting. 2 mana, what are you holding up? Maybe a Terminate? This Terminate would be a card, right?
Ooh.
Just kind of want to slow roll this, right? So it just lets me do construct. I can also just hard cast this. Yeah, this is probably just fine to play out this. Not gonna lie, I kind of misplayed that. I for some reason thought in my head that I did this on one. I don't know why, even though like I said I didn't. Now, be kind of awkward. I guess like Drown Lock isn't active at all here. Like stub, I'd pay my extra 1, so nothing's really active. Should have done this, just held up this activation, maybe. Could also just like played this out, use this, play this. Either way, I think we're just gonna pass turn here. Put our opponent in a really weird situation where they're under a lot of pressure next turn with a double amulet draw. And like I said, we don't have to play around counterspell. And Drown Lock isn't really great versus, you know, no graveyard, no cards in graveyard, and opponent has 1 card in yard, so we're not really toward delirium. Wow, that voice crack, godly.
Yeah, we're kind of just like not really doing anything over here.
Just kind of slogging it. DRC. Okay, so we're gonna float our mana.
These drowns don't feel super good against you. No. If I had a drown.
If you had a drown, yeah, no. My deck doesn't really do fetching. Like, I'm about to put a card in the yard now, to do some fetching. But you have to let me do it. Unless you have a response.
No, I'm just daydreaming over here.
Yeah, just daydreaming. So 2, 4, 6, 7. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Play this, make 8. So this probably just makes more sense, just to get this card out of the way.
That's a good card.
So no, okay, I made a mistake. We'll see if my opponent picks up on it. So this.
Sure.
I'll play this card.
Let's see if I can do anything about it.
No, okay, so if you had to terminate, so the mistake there, and like I thought about this in my head. This is like just like I played differently on Moto for some reason. My brain just like farts out on me on Moto. So my mistake was that I should have played my land drop then the Dryad. So if you had to terminate on my first land drop, I didn't get to make my second land drop.
Mm-hmm.
And now this lets me play around. If my opponent has a dress down, now I have exactly 2 mana to Besage the dress down.
Yeah.
So here, like, you have like nothing. So this game feels like it's probably just feels kind of over. So
yeah, I think you just try to kill me, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the kill here. There's not really much of a reason not to. And then I want, yeah. I always say this. I get this so much. Like I've lost so many games for this on Moto, of the stacking my Slayer Stronghold triggers wrong on Moto.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
It does seem like a miserable deck to play on the line.
It's not the most fun deck to play on the line. Like, this is why like I haven't done a lot of Amulet videos on our channel. It's just because I love this deck. It's my favorite deck to play, but like, jeez, does this deck suck to play online? Okay, so Vesuva. Actually, I don't have to grab Vesuva, right? Yeah, no, I do need to grab Vesuva. So my double strike Clinton. Oh crap. Oh man, I love this deck.
Slayer Stronghold in your hand.
Maybe opponent.
Hi, hero.
Maybe opponent. Oh man, wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Imagine it's right here in front of my face.
So you're saying I'm alive?
I'm saying you have a draw step. Yeah, we'll go to blocks. I don't know what you're doing with
no
this draw
block.
step, but you're going to 3. Don't play a hasty. Don't play 3 hasty shadows. Like, chill out, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9. There's one.
Not gonna lie, I think that was pretty decent.
I think it was an okay, like, turn 4, I guess. Kind of mediocre, to be honest with you. Are you talking about your draw step? Expressive iteration. I suppose that resolves opponent. I won't swan song that game 1. Yeah, you have that. I don't know what you're looking for to get out of this, like, this Primeval Titan lock, but you better go glimpse, flashback glimpse, put my, like, 6 cards in my graveyard, then, like, drown and lock my Titan. Like, this is insulation to do this. This is insulation versus anything he can do. It's like, I don't know that. I don't know if I have a way to lose this game right now. Alright, you have a Mistress Bubble.
What the fudge?
Careful, you might want to do that second main so you have a 3/3 to block. Because now that you
Homie.
What?
Look what card I'm about to put in my graveyard. I've obviously made a mistake.
What? Was it because we were talking about spirits earlier?
What?
Dude, this just says 4-mana draw card. This card's kind of busted in your deck. Oh my gosh, bro. Is that a Death Shadow? Is that a... Dude, that's a 10-10. That's a 10-10. Oh my god. The real gamers have been found. Real gamers have been found. Oh wait, you can crack this Mistress Bobble. Okay. I see you.
Yeah, I kind of sort of know what I'm doing.
We had the insulation the whole time. That's why I fetched up the insulation. Bro, Otawara equals busted. Otawara equals busted in
like,
Shadow.
It just, I drew a bunch of 2-mana spells and it was just kind of clunky. Like, I had the Darcy the whole time. I was playing like it was dark and I didn't want it to, like, die. It's the only way I keep my engine alive.
I'm gonna pretend I understood the references of what you just said. So, I think
I'm gonna cut this Spectral Sailor real quick.
Yeah, you might want to update your deck list.
Nah, it's fine.
Alright, so we're going to play this and this, because this is good against Drown and Log, this is good against Alpine Moon. And Dress Down.
I'm good against you.
Worm Coil Engine, this card just good, value card. Don't think we need this
fine.
card. I think we're bringing this card for the heats. This card's kind of not, I guess, where I want to be. In this matchup, I suppose, because everything's so cheap on their side. I want this card for Ragavan. This card's really good against Ragavan. We know that they're a deck that's playing Dress Down, so we don't want this card. We know that they're an Alpine Moon style deck, so we don't want too terribly many of these, even though these cards are really, really good in this matchup. We're going to trim on those because we don't want to get Spell Piercer stubbed. We're going to take both these out because those cards are really, really bad against them. We don't want our stuff to die while we're trying to do this. Let's see. What else are we trying to trim here? Kind of like all my other cards here. I think we're just going to trim here. And we'll just play the 61 special.
I go to 61 a lot.
Yeah.
In that deck.
I'm also somebody who plays 61 a lot, which isn't as... It's a bad habit, but...
It's not bad when you're on the draw in Titan, though. Like, I feel like the math works out.
I also think just like I'm a 33 land deck. I think I can afford to play 61, especially when I'm boarding in lands. I think it's fine.
Okay, we've kept a good hand, boys.
I think this hand might be a little slow, so I think I'm gonna take a mulligan on this hand.
Okay.
This hand seems really, really solid versus pretty much any deck with their kind of synergies. I think I want to put back... I don't want to put this card. I think I'm going to put back the redundant card here. The redundant one of these. So they're going first. So... Bloodstain Mire fetch. Probably get turn 1 Thoughtseize. Okay, that's better than Ragavan turn 1. It's a bobble. Alright, opponent's winning. Opponent's winning this game. They went turn 1 DRC, fetch, bobble. This game's over. They have delirium. They just win. They put a Death Shadow in the art. Are they crazy? Jacob, what are you doing? You're selling.
Don't worry about it.
Man, just dumped a Death Shadow like it's nothing. Just gonna cycle 4 Street Wraiths here.
Oh, cool. I can't miss my bobble trigger. I like this.
Yeah, you can't miss it. It's crazy, man.
I would have missed it.
Alright, so we drew the best
Let's
card of the deck.
go.
We're gonna play this, and we're gonna say go.
Okay.
By the way, the Forest was the best card in the deck, not the Amulet. Just an untapped green mana.
You say that.
Best card in the deck, bro. Best card in the chat. Or best card in the deck. Kept Giganta, which means you have no Force of Vigor for me? Crazy, man. And your cards don't even match? Mega Tilt. If I get a Dash Ragavan coming my way, I'm going to be a little upset.
I would never do that to a friend.
This looks like a Dash Ragavan to me, and I have no Dismember mana. I hate this game. You're going to hit one of my combo lands, like you're going to hit my Slayer Stronghold. I just feel it. Oh, this is interesting. You don't even get to play Dothy in your list. Huh.
Oh, that's a good card.
That's a good card. Good card. Good card.
Go.
Alright, he has 1 mana up. This is Fatal Push mana is what it looks like.
I'd say that was a productive turn.
That felt like a productive turn for you. As much as I kind of hate to do this specifically, sure. I guess slightly obvious reasons. I don't put this one on the stack. They want to cultivate my mana versus like a Fatal Push or something here, just because they're a removal heavy deck. Looks like opponent's taking a minute to ponder on this Amulet trigger. So we're gonna float the mana. And
I mean, I have plays, bro.
Like I said, I gotta pick up this Forest as much as I don't really want to. Get to play this. And then we're gonna play this out.
No.
And
Start yourself?
Nope, definitely not targeting the self. I'm not worried about one of them there drowning in the logs. As much as I like to keep this for this next turn, I don't want to get blown out by like a Fatal Push or Unholy Heat with massive Delirium up. Nothing stupid. There's just no reason to.
Thinking.
6 cards in the hand. 6 cards. 6 cards. We know one's Ragavan. We're going to see a legendary 1/1 Death Shadow here. Now, there's a card in my sideboard that would have been really good in this matchup. Don't know why I didn't bring it in. Alright, well. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing it. There's going to be a bolt hitting this Dryad or a Heat, but I don't care. I'm taking my 2 for 1. I'm
gonna put that right there.
Wait, did you top it? Alright, well, that's another Heat. It's probably another Ragavan. Alright, we're gonna take our 1 damage, go down to 16. Playing a 1/1 Death Shadow.
I think that was a fine turn for me.
So I guess Azusa would have been the best draw here, because then that would let me do something. With
Like, I already exiled a Dryad, and I just killed a Dryad, so...
Yeah. So...
There's 6 left in your deck. That's not too bad for me.
I mean, this also would have been gas if I wouldn't have been one of those players. What do I have in my deck right now that I can grab? Nothing of extreme value. I suppose. So we're just gonna play this out. I don't really have much to do this turn with my mana, so we're just gonna say go. This sets me up to
sure.
try to do stuff next turn. It's a little awkward once again. I don't ever like really cutting this card, but felt like I didn't really want to play into my opponent's cards. It's not like I can do it next turn anyways, so I'm not like losing out. And I mean, I'm not under a ton of pressure. Like this DRC is about to become a lot of pressure, but this shadow is not too terribly big right now. My opponent looks like they're kind of low on resources. That's a preordain. Showing it. I don't know if this is how we're supposed to be showing off preordain, but it's definitely a way to do it. Preordain is just a sort of.
You live your life.
Scrytooth and draw cards. Man, this card seems really good. Casting a Watery Grave untap, going down to 10, making a 1-mana 3/3. Kind of busted, bro. Oh, that's
so we're gonna see how good this card is now.
Alright, that's a preordain, boys. I think we lose in this game now. Alright. Preordain, put preordain in the graveyard. Busted.
Ooh. Ooh.
I don't like that.
This is pod racing here, boys.
Oh, man, I don't like those sounds. I don't feel like I'm long for this world anymore. Really wish I would have done the correct thing. Alright. I feel like I'm about to get smacked for 4 here.
Yes.
Good news is I don't have... Good news is the opponent doesn't have Delirium, so I have that going for me, I guess.
Somehow.
I mean, I did reset your graveyard. Yeah. You don't have a land in the graveyard. That's pretty impressive. You have to cast a Ragged Man. Wow. Alright, well. That one card I forgot would be, like, obscene right now. So. Alright, we're gonna cast this card first. Show me a force negation you can't be playing. Show me a pact negation. Show me that. Alright. Yeah, I mean, this is just my best card here, right? Now I just have to decide what I'm picking up here, right? I know, like, this might be, like, what the obvious card that comes to hand, but I don't think it is. I think I want it on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Can't kill you, which means I don't want to attack. So
If you attack, you just die on the crackback.
Yeah, so I have to pay for pack next turn. Forget. Bounce, bounce. Keep one in play, have to pick one up, make 4 transmute now. Which means that I'd be able to next turn have 2 mana on the table, make 2 mana, it's only 4 mana. So, not impressive there. I also grab 2 of these bad boys, which would be really, really good right now. I almost want to grab like one of these and this and hit that. Which probably is the best one to insulate me against, I think I like that line a lot, actually. So, we're going to have this enter as a copy of this. I'm going to have the bog hit them. I'm just going to reset the ability to get to Delirium so I don't get Unholy Heated out of this game. Also, just like makes the DRC race not as threatening.
That was a very wise decision.
Yeah, it keeps me from getting Unholy Heated. It makes your Dragon Rage channelers a lot less alive.
Let's just go get Delirium real quick and then just kill you.
I mean, that is what this deck does very well. I mean, that's what any DRC deck does. They just doesn't matter. It just gets Delirium so fast. There's Creature. So now we have Creature in the yard. We're about to put Sorcery in the yard. It's like Bobble land here is just like the cracked fine, right? Just go exile land, play Bobble.
We didn't hit either of those, so we're gonna think for a second.
Okay, cool. That's what I like to hear. We have this to set up on duty here or here. So I feel like I'm kind of in a fine spot now. If we go in the next game, I'm definitely bringing in this card. Probably gonna bring this card back in. This card seems a little bit better than maybe I initially gave it credit for in this matchup. I haven't seen any reason for this card to not be good because I haven't seen any answers to it so far. Nice Thoughtseize opponent. Get wrecked. GG's. Thoughtseize been Thoughtseize. Classic.
That's fine.
Did you just pay 1 mana to Mutagen Growth and so you literally just G-probed me? I mean, this is bait, right? This is bait. Probably bait. You already have creature in the yard. Alright, I'm just gonna do this. Almost want to block this, but I can't let the growth happen here. I mean, if you have 4 Street Wraiths, go for the 4 Street Wraiths and kill me.
I'm doing math. 8. That's 1 off.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do you have Mutagen Growth in your hand? There's no way you have Mutagen Growth. Does my opponent actually just have Mutagen Growth in hand? So that'd be +4, +8. 8 plus. Alright, we don't have Mutagen Growth. Okay. We're cooking a little too much here. Just trying to high roll a lightning bolt face and try to get delirium. Where's this bolt heading at? Yeah, okay. 6. You could have also bolted.
I need to draw that.
I don't know. I think bolting face would have been fine too. Like bolting yourself. No.
Yeah.
Instant yard. Yeah.
I needed a fetch land. If I had a fetch land, you were dead.
Oh, well, hold up. I'm at 1 life. Wait a minute. I'm
just dead now.
Yeah, you're just dead. Hopefully, wait, hold up. Maybe I don't remember how to pay for my packs. I have died to my packs plenty of times.
Yeah, no, I think.
Oh,
I think I win that game because like the first express iteration, I put the wrong land in. I put the Water Grave in instead of a fetch land. That's literally the 1 point of difference. So, I'm not upset by that.
The very first express iteration?
Yeah, like I put the second Water Grave in instead of a Bloodstained Mire.
I'm just gonna main phase this. I don't have to forget about it. Go to combat, and I think you're just dead to the Titan, to the Boros Garrison plus Slayer Stronghold.
Just dead to the Slayer Stronghold.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like just the Titan plus Stronghold on table.
Unless you have the Boros land in hand.
That is a possibility, but I do not. So we're going to show you that I do not.
No! We saw boys!
Give our Titan a +2/+0. Picking up
Aha, joke's on you. Doesn't have vigilance.
I know, I might die on the crackback now. Now your Death Shadows are 13/13. Oh wait, hold up, your Shadow went to 13/13 by the way. Not foreshadowing, Jacob, of course. I would never do that. Then let me know.
Oh, I'm terrible. You can foreshadow what you want.
Let me know down in the comments, and I might play a couple leagues with Amulet. This hand's like god awful on the blind, so I'm not doing anything with this hand. This hand's pretty decent, so I think I'm gonna keep this hand, put back the redundant one of these, and we're gonna lead off. Opponent started on 7. Feels Gigantha.
Yeah, I don't like Gigantha as much in Modern as Pioneer.
No. Maybe playing Domain Zoo. I don't know. Maybe my opponent's playing Domain.
Also on turn 1.
What'd you say?
Bounce land on turn 1. No, it's Amulet now.
Yeah, you definitely know I'm an Amulet, but I don't know. I could be on Yawgmoth, bro. They ran this package for a little bit, the Golgari Rockfarm package. All right, we're playing against Murktide, boys. Murktideless Murktide. Opponent's gaming. Yeah, okay. I'm not even gonna troll myself. I know I'm playing against Shadow now. Fetch Shock this.
You could still be against. You could still be playing against Scam.
Do not Thoughtseize me. Gee, Scam would not be playing Gigantha. They can't play any of the elementals.
Not important.
My hand was.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, I don't think Giganto's pick, like, actually could.
My hand was.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, I don't think Giganto's pick, like, actually could.
No, I think I would have just preferred. If I were you, I think I would have just preferred. I know you don't like the scam package, but I think I would have preferred just to play a scam package.
Well, I mean, I'm simply just saying, don't play Giganta.
That's fair. All right, we're gonna get in here.
Yeah.
Make sure the opponent knows what's up. So basically, because this Grazer attacked, this Grazer's essentially dealt 5 damage to our opponent. Fun fact: this Goblin also looks low key like Jacob.
Fun fact: giving one landers in shadow is a bad idea.
Didn't we just talk about how your deck was a low land count?
Yeah, but I had plays. Don't worry.
I had plays, he says.
Please.
Alright, we're gonna get in here.
Damn, no blocks.
Now, if the opponent has Fatal Push, this play was a very, very bad play. Because then they'd be able to get him for 1 here. Very, cultivating my turn.
Let's see if you're slow rolling something.
I'm pretty sure you knew. I'm pretty sure you knew my hand from earlier in the game, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong.
That's unfortunate. There's literally the one land in my deck that doesn't let me cast this card. That's so bad. That's so bad.
Alright, let's see what the opponent's going to do with these attacks. No attacks, very impressive opponent. Very high skill, very high level gameplay here. Alright, we're going to put this into play. We're going to say go. Very, very, we're not
exciting gameplay here.
Very exciting game of land go. I have 6 mana. My opponent just has a swamp. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
It's actual. Well, you know what? This is a really bad play, but I might do it.
And that's exactly what you want to hear from our team. Very bad play, but I'm still gonna do it. Bolt. What are we bolting? You bolting yourself?
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Put that in the grave.
Oh wow. Okay. Interesting. I guess you're stuck on lands.
Well, I'm also short on blue mana. I've done 3 blue spells in a row.
Interesting. Alright, I mean, with the shadow on the table, I think I'm going to take 3 so that I have these more... I get priced into, like, having better blocks with this, like, the shadow.
Somehow this has worked out in my favor.
I don't know, look, I mean, you thought sees me and the game kind of fell apart. Not going to cap, not going to cap. Alright, well...
just peel a Titan.
I don't have to peel a Titan, I just pulled the Boltad. The Bolting Dryad, bro.
Actually copium. Oh my god.
No, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. No.
You
I did
idiot.
it wrong, bro.
Stacking triggers is hard, boys.
Bro, there's no way I just did that wrong. Oh, wait, hold up. Did it work? It still worked. Let's go, 2, 4. I don't know why it worked. I don't know why it worked, but it worked. I guess because the Simic Growth Chamber was the mountain, so I needed other mountains. These checked as the other mountains on the stack. That makes sense. Okay. If I would have
probably the best draw on your deck, to be fair.
That was literally the best fill in my deck, and you took one of them too. That's hilarious.
God.
I love board stalls like this because then my Dryad just becomes the multi lightning bolt. Like I think you're almost dead next turn because like if I find a Azusa Summoner's Pack, a Boreal Grazer, second Dryad, like all these things just now kill you because they give me additional land drops to kill you, and a Valakut. I get to go Valakut. Like you're just dead to like half my deck now.
This is very unfortunate that this has happened.
I thought you just said this worked out in your favor. I thought you said you were playing Grixis.
Yeah, you're funny. Like one swamp, one mountain.
Man, I think
probably on mountain next.
I wonder if this card's good.
I think we can beat that card.
You think so?
Yeah. Copium.
Copium, he says. Copium.
These spell piercers in my hand would be real good if I had a blue source.
You think so?
Just a little bit.
Sounds like Copium.
You just target yourself. That's awesome.
Don't make me. I
Oh
might do it.
no.
I might just fuck around and do it, man.
Fighting with the One Ring is certainly a thing.
Alright, and now we'll make our the best attacks in our deck right now. We have pro everything, which allows us to just get in with the team here. Alright, we're winning, boys. We're winning. You playing any tournaments?
Dashing Argument does not save me.
Dashing Ragavan does indeed not save you. Do you not play any Ragavans? Or not Ragavans. Do you play Terminate?
Yeah, I play one.
Okay.
It's not in here, apparently. I'm just so far behind.
I don't know. I think you can win this game, bro. I think you can win this game. I would have drawn...
There's 3 blue spells in a row.
Wow, you're playing Fable and Mirror Breaker. You're gaming.
This list had 1 in the main. I don't hate it.
Interesting, interesting. Wow. I don't know where you found your list, but it's definitely a list. Alright, unlike last time, we're going to bring this card in because it's good, this card in because it's also good. Bring these in. I don't...
That's not bad.
Bring these cards in still. Still going to bring these
This
in.
card sucks.
Bring these for other reasons too. Trim one of these. Trim one of these. Trim both these. Get this thing out of here. Take both of these out. Then what else did I trim last time? I'm probably just kind of... Man, what did I trim earlier? I forgot what I trimmed earlier. So I just hate trimming one of those, right? It's like the only thing they can actually counter. No, that's not a moon deck, so maybe I don't... This card's not as important. Yeah, it seems fun. Alright, back here for game number 2.
Revealing Gigantha.
Alright, opponent's a Gigantha gamer, as we knew.
Alright, this is a hand with lands and spells in it. Seems pretty good.
His hand has a lot. The question is this hand worth keeping? Opponent's in a Thoughtseize deck on the play. Yeah, this hand just doesn't do anything. I think this hand has the same problem. I can do this on 2 with this hand though, so I think this hand's better. And keep this hand. Probably possible. Probably should have put this card back. I think this hand's really, really bad into to one specific card in their deck, but we'll see. Alright, well, we're not getting hit with Ragavan turn 1.
No. Oh, you're not.
Getting hit with a Thoughtseize is pretty good. Well, that's unfortunate. Looks like my opponent might dash a Ragavan on turn 2.
I would never do such a thing. Just peel the other one.
I didn't have a way to play it on turn 1.
That's true.
I think we're in a okay spot, though. See what the opponent does on turn 2 here. I'm gonna do a little bit of fetch shocking here, going down to 12. Looks like we're gonna use the 2-mana ramp effect on this card, ramp draw card. Hopefully, don't hit any of my preordains.
Oh no! If I hit a Grazer, I will play it.
There's a few cards in my deck I really don't want you to hit here. What'd you hit? Oh, you hit a Golgari Rot Farm. It's actually pretty good. I'm glad you got that one out of my deck. Like, I didn't want to exactly draw into that card. That was also a really good card for me to draw. So, I think I want to play this. Like, I don't want to play this card, but I think this card also just allows me. Like, this card gets blown out if this play is blown out if they play Golgari, or if they play Alpine Moon. But this play is really, really good for me if they don't have Alpine Moon. I wouldn't say really good. It's just me making my land drop, but like into an Alpine Moon, this sucks. But I have nothing to do next turn if I don't do this.
Okay, we have things we can do.
So opponent's pretty eager to do stuff and things. So we're gonna cast an expressive iteration here. According to the last thought, seems I don't really have much to do with my hand either. Playing a ball.
Let's do this now.
Alright, well that thought was really, really, really good time thoughtseize right there. Unfortunate.
Ooh. Oh dear.
Don't know what opponent saw, but we're about to find out. That's a pretty good cards I could have on top of my deck.
I did that before draw stuff like a dummy, but oh well.
You just look at my top card again?
Yeah, that was stupid.
That sucks. Doesn't really let me do anything, so I guess we're just gonna play this.
Yeah, Sam making the Thoughtseize turn 2 was really good for me.
Yeah, no, like being able to like, I mean, you went Thoughtseize on 1, Thoughtseize on 2 or 3. Yeah, Thoughtseize on 1, Thoughtseize on 3. Took my Dryad. I haven't got to really do anything this game.
Oh, you ain't ready for this, dog. You're about to concede out of respect.
I just got to get triple shadowed or like shadow, like shadow, Ragavan or something. You're just gonna double Thoughtseize me and like Ragavan.
We are gonna cast this card that was formerly known as Banned.
Alright, opponent. Opponent's cooking with the gas.
Put on bottom. Put on bottom.
Alright, opponent went bottom, draw. When you
Pretty
think about
good.
this, it's literally just one mana expressive iteration. Literally just busted, right?
It's something like that.
Can we just talk about how Ponder's just worse, like, worse Oath and Nissa? Oath and Nissa adds devotion. Get ratioed. Dashing or Ragavan? Sure, opponent. You gotta dash Ragavan. Sure. The play patterns of Murktide are so toxic. If you ever been Subtlety'd, put a card on top and they attack you with a like dash a Ragavan and take your card. You hit my double strike land, you suck. What a loser. What a tryhard.
That'll be fine.
What a tryhard. Card's a pretty good draw.
That's probably the best draw on your deck.
Alright. Let's show me the Spell Pierce. No Spell
Oh,
Pierce.
didn't have it.
What? What? Hold up.
Didn't have it. Can we get back in this game?
Hold up. I just cast a 4-mana spell on turn 4 and I didn't die? Wait a minute. You're telling me I'm not just gonna hold up. Does my opponent know how magic works? Dude, my opponent's at 8 life. I'm literally already winning this game. My opponent's cast a lot of spells, and for what? They haven't done anything. Do they know how to play Magic? They're supposed to interact with me?
Possibly.
Opponent's a hammer player.
Alright, big thunks.
They only know
big thunks
They
here.
only know how to count to 1, 11, 21. Oh, is this game 2? Who got game 1?
I have not won this game yet, but I did not win game 1 either.
Okay. Said yet, he has hope. Opponent
The boy
has played an 8/8 Death's Chateau.
I wonder if this is correct to do this here.
Dashing Ragavan doesn't do anything. Because it prevents the damage.
Yeah.
Huh. You know, it'd be pretty bad for me. Yeah, I guess it would be pretty bad for me if you went like Underworld Breach, drew a billion cards, right?
That's one line I'm thinking of right now.
Well, it's like you can't do any damage to me this turn. You might as well just take the turn off and do like. You can't interact with me. You might as well just take the turn off to refill your hand, right?
Well, the problem is, like, I want to Thoughtseize you next turn.
That's fair.
And, like, drawing a bunch of cards doesn't do anything. I think I just do this. I think I just play this and pass.
Sure, opponent. You have a Ragavan. I'm gonna draw a card. Once again, pretty good draw. Pretty good draw. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Am I dying next turn? I'm dying to a bolt next turn.
Yes.
I'm dying to a lot of things next turn. Those did not help what I'm dying to. Oh dear. Okay. So interesting. So what do I want to do this turn?
I could never play this deck in like a 10-round event. This is way too stressful.
Just like worrying about
being 5 life, 2 creatures and a dream in play.
2 creatures in a dream in play. That is most definitely the story of your hand right now. I mean, I don't think I'm actually in that bad of a spot right now. I think this kind of gets a little dicey though. I'm gonna play this card and pass.
You have to sage you? Like what we got going on here, Chief?
I have 6 lands and a dream. I have 6 lands and a dream. My hand's actually like really oddly enough not my hand's not horribly positioned against the current board state. I'm not gonna lie. There's an argument that I probably should have played a different card in my hand. I think I should have played a different land in my hand.
You can't just do this here and then kill you?
No? Maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, yeah, this turns off my Urza Sagas. Interesting. Interesting play, opponent. Interesting play. Sure.
War. Yeah, pretty good.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't playing this before the Pro Tour, but after I saw Dom Harvey playing this, dude, this card's been like really impressive for me. I kind of looked at it and I kind of
I ain't got a whole lot.
I'm not gonna lie, like I didn't really think that card was that good in this deck. I didn't think you'd ever like have a way to use it, but I've used this card a lot here recently. It stopped me from dying to living in my 1K. It allowed me to like bounce back my own Cultivator Colossus and go again when I bricked. Like it's been really good.
I think I just have to like gun you now.
You're just gonna breach me?
Yeah.
What did you? Oh yeah, the Ragavan didn't do anything. Oh yeah, I guess you can just Thoughtseize me a bunch, right?
Let's use you twice.
1, 2, 3.
I believe.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can only Thoughtseize me twice. Lucky for you, only the first time matters. Man, I'm about to draw a bunch of, I'm about to draw a fuck ton of cards though.
Yeah.
You better hope I don't draw my Slayer Stronghold or you're fucked. I'm just gonna make I'm just gonna make a construct and kill you with a construct.
How about that one, Chief?
I don't know. You're at 3 life. Oh, I forgot you have a 13-13. One of them there at 13-13. So you're gonna get a bauble back is the real question. You have sorcery, artifact, land creature. Like, no, you have. You're
Yeah, I don't need delirium.
You're one off delirium, yeah. Fair, fair.
I get to see. I want to see the draw step. So just having a stroke. Why don't you?
I look like you're having one over there. No way your opponent can kill you when all they have is 5 lands in hand, right?
6. You're drawing a forest.
Oh, okay. Please tell me I'm not actually drawing a forest. Bro, imagine when... Do you remember when Underworld Breach was, like, legal and in Pioneer?
It was miserable.
Format was insanely great. Alright.
Yeah. Can't leave it out of water. That's so bullshit.
Just called knowing. It's just called gaming, bro. You just gotta
That was a
game.
good draw. That was a good draw.
Alright, there's a couple triggers to put on the stack. We're gonna start by drawing some cards. See what I want to do with my mana.
Sure. Do what you want. Do what you want, homie.
Never didn't have it. Never didn't have it, man. Card's cracked. Oh, so I have a couple lines here, actually. I mean, none of them are probably as good as this one, right? Busted card, do busted card thing.
Just play it on the One Ring.
I mean, yeah.
Gotcha.
And keep the one with no counters on it. Grain Pro everything. I bored one of these things out. Yeah. Oh well. Draw card.
Better get Bone Crusher Giant and killed.
I hope so. I need to be put in place. Alright. I'm gonna go to end step discard.
Alright.
Not ready for the second copy of Otawara here. See what you got, opponent. If you actually have Bone Crusher Giant, then you deserve it.
No, I'm not like to play 2 life.
Hmm? Yeah, would you at 2 life like to pay 2 life my opponents?
Let's see what we can find.
Resolves, I suppose. Dude, my hand is stacked right now.
Good card. That's a good card.
How are you liking the healthy play patterns of the One Ring in this format?
This card is miserable to play against.
I think it's healthy, right? Definitely doesn't ever need
Sure, that's healthy as damn eating Waffle House every day.
That's healthy, man. That's just straight health. That actually is like positive health right there. I think you gain abs from playing. I think you gain abs from like eating Waffle House every day. Definitely protect the abs.
Hey, we're gonna change your speaker. That's one.
What is that?
You got it for me, opponent. Do I bobble you now or do I wait?
You can't bobble me now. I have pro everything.
Do I bobble me now or do I wait?
But you probably want to bobble yourself so you get access to an extra card during my turn. I don't know, just as many resources to stop me from killing you as possible, because you are at a very low life total.
I'm a 2. I'm safe, right?
No. I'm gonna draw Bone Crusher Giant off the top.
You
Right, I'm gonna take
deserve it. We'll see what you're drawing.
You can look at whatever I draw. I don't know what I'm drawing, so.
Oh.
I have 6.
Oh.
I have 7 lands.
Oh dear.
Please tell me it's Cultivator Colossus.
We might be pod racing, boys.
Oh, we drew a Summoner's Pact? That's whack. Alright, opponent. We're floating some manas. Let's see what we're doing here. Do we troll? Could just troll. Grabbing engineered explosives. Intriguing. Alright, I don't know why I'm thinking. Do you have Delirium? You most definitely have Delirium, right?
I do have Delirium.
Okay. Oh, you exiled my double strike land there, didn't you? You did.
Uh-huh.
So I actually have to kill you through fair combat here.
You have to kill me through Valakut. That's your best chance. Dryad of the Elysian Grove.
Yeah, does Dryad resolve opponent? Dryad resolves, cool.
Dryad will resolve opponent.
Bog, targeting you.
Juke Bog.
Probably should have targeted myself with this bog, but yeah, I'd rather play around Unholy Heat here. So the opponent has an Unholy Heat. We had the call. We called. That's one.
Yep, we cannot beat. Like, what's your line here? Get a Titan?
If you don't have a stub, yeah. You have a stub here, I'm pretty fucked. I can beat that. I was a little scared there at first, not gonna lie. Yeah, I took the thing out. Alright, cool. We've successfully 4-0'd Death Shadow. Can say that Preordain is doo-doo. Nah, that is not the consensus.
It's not very good.
That is not the consensus. That is not the consensus. I think that there needs to be a little bit more playtesting done, but
Yeah, I think it was fine when I drew it. Also, like, I think the sequencing was just kind of bad.
that's fair. I'll say something that I myself has learned is that playtesting on Moto just doesn't ever feel the same, and maybe that's just like it's just me, man.
And also, like, I want to point out, I'm playing a 17-land deck. I have 5 lands in play, 3 or 4 fetch lands exiled, and there's 2 lands on the bottom of my deck.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, that just, and there's a mountain in my hand, so like it's crazy.
Mm. Tell you what, we going crazy right now, though.
Do it for the channel.
We're just putting a bunch of Titans into play. The click, that's the clicking equity here. This is telling you why I don't play Titan. I'd spend more time clicking through all my lines for salty opponents than I would actually playing games.
I mean, this is miserable. Like,
yeah, and people make you sit through this shit. Like, am I really the bad guy here?
yes.
I don't know. I don't feel like I'm the bad guy here. I feel like I'm the good guy.
Now, if you go Valakut Grape Shot, that'd be kind of hot.
I thought about just grabbing engineered explosives, but then I wouldn't be able to pay for all of my my stupid pack triggers.
You're gonna have a lot of pack triggers to pay for.
Yeah, I'm just like, dude, in my last RCQ, I got fogged. I was playing Mono Green Devotion, and I swung for lethal, and my opponent fogged me. In Pioneer.
That's funny.
Again, my opponent was playing Slivers, so, like, you know.
Better than mono green 3-drop spiders guy.
Wait, what?
Hey, you didn't see that guy Doug played?
No, I did not. Was he playing
It was
against
like
spiders?
he was playing against. So the guy's deck had like a bunch of like random green creatures
Mm-hmm.
and a Scoot Swarm and a Harvest Season.
So my question is, why did we not win this RCQ?
Well, what happened was somebody played mono green and scrubbed out.
Yeah, I didn't scrub. Yeah, it's not if you don't top 8, you scrub. Yeah, I pretty much scrubbed.
Yeah, we were all in the 3-3 bracket. We all need to just like
I did not
quit
go
Magic.
X3. I went 3, 1, 2. That's what happens when you draw early with the teammates. Bro, hold up. No, actually, I went like 2, 1, 3 because Doug submitted my win as a draw because it just didn't matter anymore.
What a loser.
Oh, wait, hold up. I actually have to...
Are you done putting triggers in play? You might time out. I mean, I might win this still.
You might actually just win that. Can I not just like yield to this ability? How do you yield to things in this game? Hold up. I have a
You just right click and said always yield.
I have a storm counter here. Hold up. This might just be over.
We'll count 9, baby.
I might Tendrils of Agony you.
Mine's desire.
Unfortunately, I can't put too much damage into play because you hit my double strike lands.
The most fun I ever had playing Vintage Cube was guy went Corso Crufix Storm Count 1 and killed me that turn.
How?
Lot of things happened. There was a Mirari's Wake cast. There was some untapping stuff.
Hold up, watch this.
It was pretty sweet.
Watch this.
We're putting 5 One Rings in play.
I don't know how many untrap triggers I have left on this. It's enough.
Can you deck yourself?
I only have 3. Yeah, okay. Draw some more cards here. The new one. It's just too easy, man. Oh wait, I have another trigger? Dang, that's crazy. I've almost put every land in my deck into play.
Literal pod racing.
Dude, you don't even understand. You wait what happens before blocks here. I'm about to put 1 card on the stable in its place. Oh, also at the 1K I played this weekend, I Terra Sundered my own Titan before damage. I told my opponent I just had to make
That's pretty
sure.
odd.
I told my opponent I just had to make sure they wouldn't turn against me. Got to keep them in check so they come to the top of the deck. This fully paid Dismember, bro. Didn't have to use a single bit of life for it. That's how you know it's Pog. I don't know if I have enough to kill you.
Do I block or no?
I don't think so.
I mean, I'll be a 13-13 for a second.
Yeah, 13-13,
Yes.
and then you went to negative 14. Alright guys, now that we're done with our playtesting, this is my list. Of course, maybe this wasn't the most optimal list on his part. He's saying that he might want to try a different show for Preordain, maybe a Murktide list or something along those lines. But in terms of my list, the Samuel list is really good. Let me know if you guys want me to actually play this through a league. I haven't played it through a league just because of all the clicking. It gets really tedious, and I don't want to mess up stacking all of my triggers, but I will learn Moto more if you guys actually want to see some Amulet content. But that being said, this is my current 75. Loving the sideboard configuration, loving the main board configuration. Might go up to another ring in the main board because it is very good. But yeah, if you guys want to see some more of Amulet play, let me know in the comments, and make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.